So here we are, oxygen not included, hard play. So here we are, oxygen not included, hard play. Let's see if this works. Last time we crashed the desktop and yeah, something with maybe the hauling point was at fault. I'm not sure, but we were just fixing our little thingy here. Did it crash during save? Because I think this is about where we were. Good. If there's no liquid there, we have to deconstruct those tiles. Let's go to the buildings here, deconstruct, like so, and dig out this. And then we're gonna have to put a hauling point inside. I think what I could do is, yeah, put the hauling point inside here and put a hauling point up here, and then tell the automation to do that, to open the door. And of course 0.1 liquid naphtha is the right amount and the right type of liquid. Enable auto spill, enable auto bottle, copy the settings here, and we have to build up one more here as a current project. Everybody is very busy, that is good to see. But is everything getting done? That I do not know. The biome is melting nicely, so this will soon erupt. The cool slush geyser, and when that happens, we are going to have very cool water, very cool polluted water. And as you can see, there's a gas log here, and everything is serviceable. This is pretty good design. Could make it prettier, but for now it's functionality only. If you make this one tile deeper, then you could install a ladder here and everything would be serviceable. That would be, of course, the smart thing to do. On the other hand, then you would have to be careful that there's always water in this spot. So I guess it would be a door here, vertical, and then doors there for the next time. For the next time I tame a cool slush, and we have a cool slush here on Automazon, right there on top of it. I don't find it, but let's look at the heat overlay. Sometimes easier to find than the heat overlay. Yeah, I don't see where it is. Maybe below the fog of war. And nope, I cannot find it. Can't find it. What is there in terms of gases? Here is something. And there is two things. And there is bees. And that is all that I can see. Is a bit carg, is that a word? It's a bit empty of resources, the swampy thingy here. Well, I guess can't complain about the bees, but only 2 geysers. Well, can't be helped now. Also, what am I gonna do here? Oh, that's right, I wanted a sweepy there. This can be deconstructed, as well as the wire, and then we can install a sweepy. seem to have enough power from those three guys. They're on the starvation. Might not have been a good idea to ranch them. Might not have been a good idea. On the other hand, I can install a hydrogen thingy up here, and I think that was also the plan. Don't know if I have room. Is polluted water here? Do I want to mess with it? I could let it down. I could let it down. So we have enough cobalt. Let's go to this. And as of this here, I think we can deconstruct the background buildings and make this an even Steven here. Let's do that. And we have background buildings here. Construct this. And I wonder if there's a nicer tile to build now that our tiles are back. But does not look like it. I mean, it says I have marble, but that's from obsidian, and yeah. So we're going with sedimentary all the way. How big is this tank gonna be? Let's make it here. And maybe there. Like so. I don't think we need any insulation in this world. If we look at the heat overlay, everything is pretty cold. And we're producing heat normally inside a base. This acts as a buffer for the cold. Right now we have abyssalite there, and this cold is also shut off by the abyssalite seal, so that's great. So what is this here even? I do not know. But it seems high. So we're gonna dig this out. Gonna send somebody down here into the fishy farm. Tame, they're both tame. But they're overcrowded. Yes. And so, of course, what we're gonna do is we're gonna get all this polluted water from over here down here into this fishy tanky. I'm not sure why these guys are LD overcrowded. I never understand this, but it could be the egg problem. I wonder if you should install a sweeper and make this streamlined. I could install a sweeper here and a sweeper there, and I think that makes sense. Put the pump up somewhere. Yeah, I'm gonna start working on that. Make this 3 tiles in between, like so. I probably have to have a roof for this thing. So stick this out, see what it is, and then make a roof. Meanwhile, we can dig out all that. Just trying to reclaim the area here. This here we will seal off. Like so, and then later this. Well, I'm not sure if it matters. What sequence we dig in. Yeah, and then I'm gonna build something of a spillway for this, and it can spill into this thing. And as you can see, the sweeper has a 9x9 area. Oh, still no refined metal. Yeah, all right. So they can prepare that. And I can also dig out this saw. They can prepare that, and then I can start feeding the guys here. Yes. This looks all like a good idea, but the kitchen is no longer functional. That I don't like. Just gonna do a small kitchen. Can I not build those tiles? But I can build mosaic. Ceramic. Well, a ceramic we don't have right now because we're not using the kiln. But I was thinking about why not abuse the sealed area here. Why not abuse this? It's very hot. Duplicates are gonna get scalded. What I might do is give access here only via Atmos suits, and that will be only here, not above. Yes, let's do that. Let's do that. Of course, then I would have to make a ladder up. Like so. And I would have an atmosphere checkpoint here and a dock there. I don't know if that works. But, I don't know. We're gonna see. Where's the station? Here. At Masood Dinard. Good to see you again. Hey, what happened to the video counter? What happened to the video counter? I'm not sure. What video counter? Oh, the video counter. The video counter is, I never know what episode it is. And I'm gonna put that in once I'm finished. Because when I export the video to YouTube, I have all the videos on screen, and I know which episode we are in. So that's why I have an X there, because I'm not sure which episode it is, 34, 35 or something, and I don't have to check twice that way. It's just min-maxing my own efficiency when I name the things there, and I put them all into the YouTube video reservoir. I just for future reference, and on the YouTube channel there. And when I export, then I see the counter, and I'm gonna edit it. For now, it's one of those episodes, and then that's then an X there. Good. So where were we? I wanted to do a refinement here. A kiln inside there. But first, build the station so that they don't scald themselves. Might miss a checkpoint. I don't know if this works. I never tried this before. But if I have a checkpoint here and a suit dock here, they should be able to use this ladder. We are going to see. I don't know if this works. I'm just going to try. If not, I have to configure this. The maybe more interesting question is what happened here to the sandstone tiles. But that's easy to answer. The sandstone tiles are part of the mod that changes up the tiles. It's called custom tiles, and that also gives us those pretty looking doors here, the facility doors, and Do I have a closed facility door to show off how pretty it is? Yeah, I don't think I have right now. But they are great. So then I don't need the steel here anymore once I have that. And we loaded up the save file, and instead of sandstone tiles or igneous rock tiles, what are they called? The game replaced it with igneous rock. So those were the very pretty igneous tiles, and now they're just rock. But can't be helped. So for some reason I always have enough oxygen, which is of course a nice problem to have. I cannot open this up to replace the liquid pipes here, but they're fine. They don't need to be replaced. It just would be nice to have them all insulated. It's not really necessary, but for completionist's sakes, good. So we were here. We can deconstruct those. Very good. Because I meant to streamline this loop. We have hot stuff coming in here into the loop. Oh no, it's getting ejected because it's cold? No, it's getting ejected hot. Let's not have this. It's too hot. Let's see if it did any damage here. It heated up everything brutally. But the cooling loop is soon coming. 1.3 cycles, but I don't want this. I want more cool to come. I just did this because I thought I'm gonna have some more water inside the system, and we are going to streamline this a little bit so it's more readable. I wanted this to be a straight shot. Of insulated liquid pipes. So let's do this then. Insulated liquid pipes are coming from here. Coming there. And of course, I'm going to do this here. And build a liquid bridge. So this can flow, and this should be urgent. Because the water is coming. Right. And anything that is polluted water is gonna get siphoned off here and get pushed into the plants. And oh, I already deleted this, so the heat can exchange here. Because I'm using my base to cool the area. Well, to be fair, I'm using this area to cool my base, so it's alright, I guess. Good, now the cooling loop is stuck. Let's prioritize everything here. I want this done. Deconstruct this stuff. I want this done so the cooling loop isn't stuck. Good, it's coming from here. Something's getting bridged on, but that's fine. It's going down there. It's going in here. I don't know why it's stuck. Probably because this bridge isn't built. So let's wait for that. Rancher Sutsi is doing it. Very good. Building everything here. How's the situation? Barbecue we still have, even though the system is not working anymore. Is this filled up? We don't have a dedicated storer anymore. I think the game crashed before I did that. Let's save the game. Oops, here. And find a dedicated store yet again. And this is very hard to do because we're only 5 people now. I want 2 dedicated cooks, and that is the Machinist Dinard and Fast Cookie. And I want 2 dedicated ranchers, and that is Fast Cookie and Rancher Sutsi. And that is that then. That just means those guys have to pick up the slack and do the storing, the Constructor Dominic and the Digger Builder. Yeah. Now the problem is if I have an infinite storing loop, that would be bad. So let's see who can come in here. It should be only ranchers. And that is the case. Very good. All the critters have food. Seems like it. But here's an overcrowded problem. Let's kill this to start. Is there an egg or something? I don't know. How big is this farm? 96 tiles. There's only 3 critters here. Could be I don't have food for those guys. How much iron ore do we have? Enough. We have enough iron ore. That means they're not getting fed, or they died all at the same time. That can also be. Just make sure they have enough food here. Iron. It should come out here, so I don't think they have enough food. They're hungry, so that means they don't. Good. So of course the iron ore goes in here. That's very far from everything. And the store can go here. That's not good. Oh, we did this. Very good. Oh, this is the opposite? I don't like the store to come in here, so the ranchers would have to store food. But stores can grab through here. Let's copy the settings. Have only the farmers come here, which is completely bad. No, let's leave it like that. Have the stores come here. So what we need is iron ore here, and the arm will then feed them, because this is a priority of 5 and this is a priority of 5 also. Wait a minute. Then it won't work. What is this? Priority 6. Feeding them iron ore. Good. Metal ore. Iron. Errands. They're doing it. They're not doing it fast. Let's do it as 6. And this is 7. So they're getting fed again. Good. So is anybody coming over here? No. It's fine. Let's up the priority. Here. Nobody's doing it. That's understandable. You would have to do something about the critter sensor. Here we go. Let's open this up and have this thing go first. Very good. Someone's coming. Oh, right. We're also needing this for hatchling eggs. Cooking up something. Oh yeah, for some reason we're stressed out. I think that was because of the doors, and they were gone because of the transition from the mods into the new version. Let's see if this thing is erupting. It's gonna erupt today. Good. I don't know what is spilling now. No idea. I think I deconstructed a pipe that was filled with stuff. That's unfortunate. This goes the wrong way now. This goes the wrong way. No, it goes the right way. Goes the right way. I don't know what's spilled here, but it's cold water. And we refuse to care. What's drowning here? A plant? That's alright. Good. Do not care. So what is this? Stress is going down. Good. Was this done now? It was. Let's enable the auto drop. And here enable the auto drop. There's carbon dioxide trapped in here. Let's build a tile to destroy this. Here is a current urgent project. It's nice. Because if we look at the materials overlay, we cannot have a carbon dioxide here. It's no good. Because if we close the door up here, but I'm not going to do it, then critters walk over here and not drown anymore. So hopefully somebody comes and does this, and we can mop this up. Good. Critter is here for some reason. Let's wrangle them up. This ranch is full. Yeah, everything is going very slow with 5 duplicants. Might be time to take on another duplicant. Didn't gas flow through open doors? Did not gas flow through open doors? Yeah, I count on it. It's gonna be up here. And when it's up here, it's out of the way. Then I deconstruct the tile. And the what is this? Naphtha is going to replace this area. That's the idea. Oh, wait a minute. You mean, the naphtha is not going to flow. That is correct. Good point. Good point. Naphtha is not going to flow. Let's do 8 kilos of flowing naphtha. Liquid, naphtha, enable auto spill, enable auto bubble, enable auto drop. And make this a very high priority. Very good. Yeah, in order to delete it, I would have to build a tile here and deconstruct the door beforehand. And that would be a pain. Especially since they walk around here. And yeah. So how much naphtha is in here now? 8.2 kilos. It's going to flow once this tile is deleted. But to delete the tile, we're going to build it first. Somebody's coming and doing it. I could also tidy this up here. As for the stuck cooling loop, we're still building this. Yeah, we don't have enough labor. We need another digger, builder, storer. Let's take on another duplicant. A digger, builder, storer. Save before. This is annoying. Resume. Printing pod. Choose a blueprint. So a digger, builder, storer. We definitely want digger. Digging and building. Digging, building, cooking. Digging, cooking, operating. Digging, building. 5 and 3. Iron god, plant murderer. Decreased agriculture. Do I want this? Do I want this? 5, 3. That's 8 only. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. It's not fancy. I want something fancy. Dig a builder. Digging suit wearing, it's only 8 also. It's the same. Digging building. There's only 7 now. But they get a free skill, which is -1 morale deficit. Mouth breather, I don't care. But no. Digging ranching, digging doctoring, digging ranching tidying, digging farming, digging operating rocketry, digging doctoring, digging rocketry researching, digging building operating. Germ resistant now. Digging building cooking again. Digging 9. Digging building 7. Increased construction. Nah. Maybe no. Digging doctoring, digging tidying, digging researching, digging operating, digging ranching. Oh, this is 10. This is a rancher. A rancher that can dig. And with increased strength. Eats a lot, but who cares? Binge eater. Let's take this. Let's take this. As a rancher. Rancher, dig it. Alright. Since we don't have people in chat speaking up, or people in chat already named, we will just name them Dig It. How about that? Dig It is a great name. So let's take them on. Welcome to the colony. Welcome to the club. I meant to say. Welcome to the club. Here we go. And they're also going to get a skill, of course. Rancher Dig It. They're going into improved carrying and supplying, because they're going to help out with the storing. Now, a rancher storer is, of course, bad. Huh. So that was not a good idea. That was a horrible idea. But they're not ranching right now, do they? Good. So we're going to go into priorities, and they are going to store. And they're also going to dig and build, but they're not allowed. What was their thing? What was the thing what they're not allowed to? Oh, they're not allowed to eat. Of course they're allowed to eat. They're not allowed to cook. Because that's for dedicated cookers only. New duplicants are not allowed to cook. Dedicated cooks only. Good. So they can store and they can build and dig. And the rest is just fine. And good thing we have a dedicated store, and in the future they're gonna be a rancher, but maybe on another colony or something when nothing is to do here anymore. But I don't think that's ever gonna be. Oh, they are slow. They are very slow. Let's give them an interest in operating. So they might run the wheel sometimes. I don't know where the operating is. Here it is. Very good. But the wheels here, I wanted to get rid of them also. Well, it's going to happen. This should be a high priority, so we can finish this up. Good. I'm very curious if this will work or not. So let's try this. Station. Atmosphere dock. From iron, why not? As a current project. Very curious if this will work or not. We're gonna see. So here's already a battery. That means we could build some power here. But I don't really like this. For now, let's just keep it. I think I would like the power to be over here rather. But I don't know. There's a small wire already running here around. Well, it's gonna be something. The sulfur here is 35 degrees. That's not really what I wanted. I wanted it to be colder than that. I could get the cooling loop over there. But it doesn't matter. 35 degrees is fine. And thing is going to erupt very soon. 4 cycles. I mean, I have 4 cycles to cool this down even further. It's not really needed. 35 degrees is fine. Right, so this thing is going to pump out everything. And we are going to make a filter for the naphtha to go somewhere else. Oh, that's right, we had a problem here. There's no longer water in here, which is good. That means... well, I cannot build anything here, can I? This is a pain. This is a pain, really. To fix the naphtha storage, deconstruct buildings. I wonder if I can diagonally deconstruct this vent. And I have a lot of stuff down here I can never reach again. I should just leave as is. And this naphtha goes somewhere else. Too much liquid, I cannot even mop this up. Yeah, this area is a whole something else. I think I'm just gonna leave it for a long while. Yeah. Good, let's deconstruct those tiles. No longer needed. And my infinite storage is infinite no longer. Well, we're gonna do something there once it is used up. Critter starvation here. Now we have a store, that means somebody should come. No pending deliveries. Where is all my iron ore? How come they say no pending deliveries when I have iron ore everywhere? That just means I have iron ore delivered somewhere else. But I do not know where. Or there's a sweep only. Let's not make this sweep only. Iron ore and iron ore only. So they're doing it now? Because this is getting built up? Very good. Right, the water is flowing again, which is nice. What about this though? This is still stuck. Let's see what the heck is going on here. This should overflow. This should overflow here, but it does not. I don't know why this is not overflowing. This is all white intakes. Except for this, but is this screwing it up? Let's find out. Don't know if that is screwing it up or not. Let's stop this here for a second, maybe. Make this a low priority. No. No idea. Did I make a mistake there? Why is this not overflowing? Good, it's not overflowing. Let's just live with it. And instead make this bridge on. So the cooling loop is here filled up all the time. I don't know what is going to be the difference then. But we're going to see if this solves the problem. Let's see. Yup. Huh? Wait. Huh? I don't know what I just did there. But now the overflow is overflowing. Good, let's look at the food problem. So if I deconstruct this, then the naphtha will take the space here. And not the carbon dioxide, which is not here anymore. It's floating around. But it's going down. It's going down somewhere. Oh, good, it didn't work. Great. Naphtha is very thick. But we have dedicated stores. Point 1. Enable auto spill, enable. We're not going to enable the auto drop here. Because we were going to make sure there's no carbon dioxide in that spot. Not all liquid, just naphtha. Good. An easy solve would be making this a mesh tile. That would be an easy solve. That's what we're gonna do. And because this just needs to be a room, and the naphtha is not gonna drop down. Naphtha is not gonna drop down. This naphtha might, because it's over 8 kilos. So we're gonna see. So what's going on now? Yep. There's carbon dioxide there. Just gonna wait for the carbon dioxide to go. Good, they're eating the barbecue. And there's a lot of barbecue. We might refrigerate it. Where is it? Don't know where it is. Here. Good, so this thing should erupt in 0.4 cycles. Very good. Grub fruit for the other colony. What is the other colony doing? Sleepy time. Are these guys still overcrowded? No, they're fine. Good stuff. But they're gonna flippity flop very soon, and that's not good. We could supplement this on water here with some more water. I mean, eventually I want to push this up. Since we have a lot of food, might be the time to get this liquid pumped somewhere else. Don't like the spot. Here is better, it's more accessible. On the other hand, isn't here a ladder system then? Later on, do not know. I really don't. So we don't have sand here anymore. Let's go ahead and get some sand over there. Conveyor loader. The sweep only, which is good. So do we have some sand here? A lot of sand. Sand here. Sweep it up. Sand there. Sweep it up. Sand. And more sand. Give me all the sand that is down here. Good. So that will help out the other colony. By the way, we can mop up water. Oh, that's right. That's right. We have an aluminum volcano that we're meant to tame. Definitely need to tame this. Because, wait a minute. The ladder system is in a bad spot. Let's just keep on with this ladder system here. So how much plastic do we have? We have enough plastic. Let's do this and let's do that. Deconstruct this. And then keep on. 50 plastic. We might be careful here. You might want to be careful here because the area is hot. 40 degrees and plastic tends to melt. At 160 degrees. So if we have the plastic here, for example, it's going to melt. So if we break the abyssite lock and go further down with plastic, yeah, it's not a good idea. We have pirate here, which is good. Yes. Dig this all out. So. Good. As priority goes, the deconstruction of those marble tiles should take a priority. Good. So our current project is apparently taming the aluminum volcano. Who knew? But we're definitely fixing all this stuff. So now that this is running, I'm tempted to divert the cooling loop. Yes, I'm going to divert it. Water is coming from out here. As a current urgent project. We're going to do this. And a figure 8. And then it goes back in. Where does it go out? Also, I want the early loop. That is still cool. The early loop is down here. It's not cool. That's fine. It's going to become very cool. It's going to become very cool. It's going to be fine. Deconstruct all that. Need a radiant pipe, of course. Is this reachable? I think it is. Good. So before the sulfur geyser erupts, this geyser will erupt in 0.3 cycles, and is going to produce a lot of polluted water, which will gas off, and we're counting on that. And it will push out this carbon dioxide, it will push out this oxygen, and then after that is pushed out, we're going to seal this area off using a liquid. We might already prepare for this. So what kind of liquid are we going to use? I guess naphtha. Someone's idle, that's no good. On the other side, we're idle. Let's prepare for this. Oops. Prepare for this already. 0.1 liquid naphtha. Here we go. Liquid naphtha. Enable auto spill, enable auto bottle. Not enable the auto drop just yet. Gonna copy the settings. And this will seal the area off then once this is full of polluted. It might never happen because we have so much oxygen. But gonna see. If anything fails, I'm gonna pump it out right above. Good. So yeah, the other side has nothing to do. Let's find out what's going on here. Let's make a big farm. Let's make a super big farm. Get a sweepy going. I mean, it's early for the sweepy. It's too early for the sweepy. It's not. This is polluted mud. This polluted mud's gonna fall down. Maybe we can replace those tiles. Maybe we can use this up here. How about that? But is it even getting used up? Did we not automate this? What are we using polluted water for? I don't think we're using polluted water at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just make a roof here. And then we're gonna see. Definitely continue on this here. Just to have this as a tank. And we're gonna rig this tank so that it's completely sweepable. So good. What is this then? Hot polluted oxygen. Hot polluted oxygen. Let's look at the numbers. Polluted oxygen 337.8 Gs at 500 Celsius degrees. 500 degrees Celsius hot oxygen, which is also polluted. That's going to give me some clay. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side of the universe. Actually, it's not the other side of the universe. Let's look at the star map. It's pretty close, to be fair. It's super close. They're closer planets, but right. We're cooking here. Have things to do. I want a hydrogen generator here, but I also want a pump here. So this needs to be built up before I can release this. And we're going to deconstruct the pitcher pump because I want to build things here. Gotta close this off and then build something there. I'm going to have the tank maybe here, or maybe there even. Yes. Or maybe even there. Then we have room to build things. I don't know what, but I'm gonna build some things. Push out the stuff now. Let's push out the stuff. Good. I think I have things to do. Let's go back to Trevito and see what this is doing here. Next dormancy 90 cycles. Erupts in roughly a minute. This is exciting. So why is this disabled? Good. We're not producing any steel anymore. We have Let's stop this madness. Oops, this was cut on the wrong end. This was cut on the wrong end there. So there's a whole bunch of hydrogen in here now. Which is of course perfect, just like we want it. So I'm not too mad about this farm. It takes a lot of time for the thing to work here, but it's fine, it's just a small farm. Draclet egg. Oh, we don't like. We don't like. Let's take this. Sweep it. It's going to drown. So why is this not getting constructed? I kind of want this done because this is my food, you guys. Yep, our food is not done. Let's make our food. Make our food happen. Finally. Let's look at this. Good is going away. That's what I wanted to. Sweet. And we can re-enable the critter sensor. Here we go, and this is an even more elegant drowning chamber. Which is great. We're picking up barbecue. We still have barbecue. Yeah, we still have. Good. What are people doing? Picking up mud? Yeah, this is sweep only. This is terrible. Good. So where were we? Taming aluminum. Also, I want this to be done. Let's focus on this because this is going to erupt. This is a liquid sulfur, guys, here. And when this erupts, the sulfur is going to go here, heat up the area. Good. Alright, this is not done. I wonder if this works. Let's deliver a suit here. Get some oxygen in. I'll put this for later. Now I just want this cooling loop to be done. What's the priority telling me? It's getting done. Good. Oh, of course. I mean, I could put the ladder here, but I want to see if this works. Yeah, as for the power, I might rip this all out. I might rip this all out. We could have a double battery here. And then it goes in and out there. But I don't like that. I like space to the left and to the right of the battery. What we could do is build another battery somewhere else. Alrighty, good. So we don't need this anymore, deconstruct. Like I said, a battery on top would be nice. There's going to be a steam turbine here. Steam turbine and batteries, maybe. Always to pick the spot where to build everything. That's the hardest part. Let's mop up some of the stuff. Can I reach this? Wait, what? Why can we not reach this? Huh? But we can reach this? No. So they can go here, and then they cannot, for some reason, go across. That's really weird. That's really weird. Guess I have to build a ladder. Can't be helped. Get this abyssal, get this stuff, so we can mop up the naphtha. Going to deconstruct all those ladders. Because I want this area to be sealed off later. Alright, I'm gonna take a short break. And I'm going to see you guys. I'm going to see you guys in 10 minutes tops. See you then. Alright, back into the colony. Let's get rid of the water break. Alright. Where are we? Drowning chamber is functional again. This thing is erupting. Let's look at the flow of things. It's flowing. The drip is still taking out the polluted oxygen, so this thing can work. Right. Whatever, so how much is in here? It's getting more. What is the cooling loop doing? It's looping. Water is getting taken out. This water here though is pretty full. This is pretty full, but this will be dormant. This is dormant. So here we're just messing around and getting hot water. And the hot water is going into the cooling here, getting cooled down, and then later on is getting used here. I don't know how hot it is when it comes out of the cooling of the base, but it's fine. So this is all very cool, and like I said, we're using this to cool down the area down there. We could facilitate this making those tiles metal, but let's not overdo it. These things are getting done nicely. We don't need another one, but we could have. I don't know. Doesn't matter. What's going on here? How long? 2.8 cycles, and we're gonna have some sulfur. Until then, I want this done here. Again, the other planet is idle. The food that has decayed. Rotten barbecue. Yuck. Rotten barbecue. I think it's gonna get shipped, is it not? Yeah, it's gonna get shipped over here. What these guys are. Oh, we're mad over here. We're mad over here. I hope nobody comes this way. Confined glum. Well, I guess this is then the starvation ranch. Can't be helped. What about those guys, though? Don't know. If this is empty, we're gonna grab one from here. If we can. But doesn't matter. Mesh's Dynard is on the phone. That's what we could do on Automazon. We could install a phone. Well, why is there no sand still? Wait a minute. How come there's no sand there still? I think it's gonna get swept up somewhere else, is it? Not here. And not here. They're just storing food over there. They're not storing sand. Let's look at the sand that we just swept. Let's see where the constructor is bringing it. Also, they're probably stressed out. Let's follow them. Yeah, this is the wrong way to put it. Make this a 7 instead and get all the sand. It's 5 tons. Put it somewhere else. I don't know what all the sand is doing here. Let's it up. Good. So the other colony then is idle. Fishies are flopping. Door should be open. And we're gonna need a roof. Let's build up that. Oops. Like so as a current project. And then the kitchen is in order again. I'm not sure I can reach this area. Don't think I can. Do this and deconstruct that. Good, and then we can do a spice station there. Spice station. Don't see it. Is it under food? No idea. If it's not researched, then... Oh, it's getting researched. Good. It's getting researched, but we're researching from bathroom water only, and that is slow. That is slow. No problem. It's not a priority. Reed fiber is not getting grown. That's alright. Good, still I want some batteries here. But this needs to be built up. What about this loop now? It's done. It's done, let's connect it up. Like so. So let's see how hot this is. It's 30 degrees. It's coming at 30 degrees. Going to see. It's going to cool this down to 30 degrees. That's nice. Let's get the heat. It's very hot here. It might heat up. It might cool down the area. It's good enough. See how this is going here. Let's get the heat map. It's getting cooled down. Good. And it's getting cooled down even more because this here is winning the battle against the heat. Very good. Yeah, but over here it's still very hot. It's going to take a while until it goes green. It's a little bit reddish still. That's all right. Good. So all the stuff that is built here, I kind of want to rip it out. Rip it out, everything. Right now the system is working. So I need to bring oxygen in here in order to make this work. I can deconstruct this, I can dig out the sulfur and make a ladder here. This battery is so in the way, it's unbelievable. I'm gonna build the battery over there. Yeah. So is this getting deconstructed or not? Then we're gonna build a battery system over here, a real one. What's the temperature here? 30 degrees. It's getting cooled down. 34.6. 34.5. Oh, it's taken a long while. So what about this sulfur then? It's gonna erupt in 2.3 cycles. So what we get in 2.3 cycles is what we're gonna get. We're not gonna get more. Or are we? Right. The loop is looping. The This one is almost done, I guess, hopefully. I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, it's kidding. So if this empties out, then everything here is gonna come out, I should say. Don't need this. Don't need this here anymore. So is sand being delivered? Let's look on automaton. Yes. Got delivered. There it is. They're doing it. Should I have this on auto harvest? I shouldn't have this on auto harvest. But it is now on auto harvest. I don't care, they have nothing to do anyhow. Good, let's push out this water even more. And then we're gonna build a tank here. So we can grab the polluted. It's not really needed. Gonna move this thing over there. Tame, hungry, ate from feeder. I think it's time for seeds now. Oh, do I have to do this now? No, I don't. Very good. Baku. Bulk bucket seed. 5. Thanks for that. 5. Very good, because having this done is a higher priority. So this guy has a problem with the pressure over here. Can't be helped. Breathability is low. Yeah, we have to produce oxygen over here. And that's why this area is hollowed out. It's hollowed out even more. Gonna build our oxygen system over here. Then we're gonna pressurize the base. And produce some extra power. Good, let's see what's going on here. This still needs to be done. I don't know what it's gonna do. What it's gonna ship over. Oh, this stuff. So they have infinite food then? Because we have infinite sulfur. Well, not yet. System is not yet in place, but it's going to be good. So this got deconstructed. I want to have a battery system here. Let's get it going. Do I really need this ladder? I do not know, but I have enough room to build the battery system as a current project. From lead. Because it's very cool over here. Of course, it's right smack in the way of this power, this temporary power that runs over here. This is so bad. I'm just gonna build it up around it. Worry about it later. Good. So we are at the power. Let's do the power shut off. I want the power to go out of the system in the bottom left of the batteries. I want the power to go into the system on top of the batteries, because that makes sense to me. This battery here is going to do the automation This is kind of in the way, but doesn't matter. So we need a NOT sensor and an OR sensor, and we already have a good system in place. Let's look at it. Of course, this is different now because the shutoffs are in different places. I think we could figure this out. Just have to turn this around a little bit, this OR gate. Good, that's what I'm gonna do. Gonna take the OR gate, automation, OR gate. I'm gonna put it here, like so. This looks perfect. And then we're gonna take the AND gate and have it go down or up. This is even better. No, we cannot make it up. Alright then, no problem. Gonna need an automation wire now. So this might look complicated, but it's very easy. The battery here just provides this OR gate with a signal, and this OR gate then tells this shut off there to be either on or off, and the same thing here. This battery provides a signal to this NOT gate, and that's gonna tell this signal to be on or off. So if the battery says yes, then one of them is going to be on and the other one is going to be off, and if the battery is says no, then it's vice versa with the shutoffs. The other one is going to be on and the other one is going to be off. So that is that. Now of course we have to provide the other ones with a reversed signal. I'm gonna do this, and I'm not sure why this is not hooked up. This is not hooked up and yet it's working? I don't think so. There's a problem there. I don't know what I did here, but this should not be working. This, on the other hand, works, of course. Oh, wait a minute. It does work because there's one here. And it's not visible. Right, of course. So let's make this a little bit more readable then. By taking this automation wire and routing it like so. Yes. So this is a new way of doing it. Alright, so any power that comes in here needs to be a little wire, and any power that goes out of it needs to be a big wire. Unless it's just powering small things like this here. Here it's the other way around. The up is the out and the lower one is the in, but it changes depending on where it's put. Maybe this one will be different too. Maybe the in is going to be the top. I think that's it. And it's going to be the top. Like so. And we're going to do a conductive wire from lead. Like so. It's going to run this way. And everything's going on here, everything going out there. And of course, they're going to connect up here. So they can provide power here and there. That's how it's going to look. And that is alright. And then I can rip out the wheels. And I would have to build a gym probably. Yeah, I think I would have to build a gym somewhere. I don't know where. And we're gonna see. How is the barbecue looking? 27,000 kilos for picking up plastic because we're building this. Trying to tame the aluminum volcano. I'm not sure if we can yet. There are a lot of things to do. What is the priority here? 7. Yeah. Good. We're going to watch this erupt now, very soon. Going to rip out the cooling loop and everything that goes with it. Can we mop this up? Can we sweep this area? I don't know. There's a little bit of naphtha here. That's fine. There's gonna be a lot more naphtha here. And we're gonna have a drip there. We're gonna have this laddering a little bit. I don't usually sweep up, but in this case it's gonna be 95 degrees on the floor here. I don't want anything there. Good. How's this looking? Right, we need to work on something here. Cannot have the people be idle. I wonder if I should dig in here. I think I should. Good, so we're gonna do a simple spawn here. Just a single file because we're getting our power from plug slugs. Just a single file, just so we're set. That is reasonable. Good, so let's plan it in. Can we build nice tiles? We can. We have igneous rock here. I'll be darned. Where did we get the igneous rock from? Alright. So how is this going to look? Coming in from above. Maybe it's going here. And the shaft is going to be there somewhere. Don't know. Let's look at it, how it looks on the other side. So we're going to need a simple shaft. But then after the shaft, I'm going to have a pump instead. Alright. We're going in here. So how large is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. Because I want this closed up. Maintenance is going to be here. Yes. So I need 11 tiles. And that is that. I need 11 tiles, and on the third tile from the right, I need a temporary shaft. Whiplash, so many natural tiles. That's a good point. So what happened here was I was transitioning from the mods into the update and I had the mod, what's it called, custom tiles, and I was using igneous tile here, those custom tiles, because they're very pretty. You're gonna see once I build up this thing here. And of course I disabled the mod and then loaded up the map, and I didn't even notice, and the game replaced all those igneous rock tiles with igneous rock tiles, only natural ones. And that's why we got the natural tiles. Also, we got the natural tiles mod installed. It's just the quality of life, in my opinion. You can construct a door and deconstruct a door, but it's just busy work. So what's the point? I'd rather have than a natural tile built, and I can pick and choose how it's gonna look. Yeah, what else? Also, you should know this is highest difficulty on Bader. Bader is a modded planetoid, and there is the 9 hells of the Dungeons and Dragons universe represented in the biomes, which is pretty cool. The only nice biome is this here, where the pips live, and I got 1 of those, so it was pretty hard. This is my 10th attempt at this. Here it says certain death 10, and yeah, we're trying the highest difficulty on this very difficult planetoid. The upside on the planetoid is that there is all resources present, so we're good there, but it's pretty hard. I got an accident here with the tiles. Any spore kits? Yes. Here we go. There they are. There are some spore kits. But the problem with this terrible, difficult planetoid is the gas pockets. And in the beginning, they killed me like 3 or 4 attempts. This is the 10th attempt at it. They killed me like 3 or 4 attempts. And of course, the overpressure tiles. If I open up this, then this naphtha will spill out and drown all my stuff. It's not going to be nice. And that's what happened here. There was a pocket of naphtha here. And I'm going to show you a pocket that is still in place. Here we got a pocket of nuclear waste. And this is almost 16 tons. And 16 tons of nuclear waste is of course 16 tiles. So if we go over to the dig and we do this, then we see 16 tiles. So this is what is in this little pocket in there. 16 tiles. And yeah, there's more of the stuff here. Again, this is 15 tiles and this is 15 tiles. So those 2 tiles here are 30 tiles, and if we go over to the dig, that is a space approximately this big. And it's not going to be fun if I accidentally dig up this ceramic here, because that's all it takes. This nuclear waste will pressure damage those 2 tiles and then eventually break them, and then everything's going down here. Harnessing the rats? Yes, actually I do here for research. Harnessing them. This, by the way, doesn't work because it's not flowing diagonally here. Since I have a marble tile here, that's of course my bad. What I need to do is replace this. Maybe not as a current project. Let's have this priority 5. To replace this so this can shoot through here, and then this can shoot up and just bounce away or something, and then finally land here, which it does anyhow. I don't know, this doesn't make any sense. I think the idea was to have a storage here eventually, but it's never getting done because I always have other things done. Right now we're just watching the coolant here, getting gathered here through this gas lock. And eventually, hopefully, this is going to be enough to gas off and push its way out. So there's no more carbon dioxide and there's no more oxygen in here. And then finally I can put a layer here on liquid on. And those guys then can grab any polluted oxygen here. Through the liquid layer of naphtha, I'm going to put in somebody who still did not enable this building. I don't know what is going on here. But yeah, this is going to be that. And then we're going to have a lot of polluted oxygen to farm this. We already did this, but it wasn't enough for anything. What we're doing now is melting this biome here to get some cold. Into the cold loop. Here's the cooling loop running. So the hot stuff is going back. You see it's 30 degrees, which is nice. This cold biome. I'm staying away from infinite liquid storage, says Whiplash. Yeah, it might be a good idea. Because this one broke. This one broke. But it doesn't matter. It's alright. We don't care. We have people idle because on Automazon nothing's getting built. I'm going to move over here everything. This is the fishy drop-off, and I wanted this to be pips, but don't care about pips. Let's rip it out. Let's make this reasonable. We're gonna have the automatic dispenser in the kitchen, maybe, where it belongs. I'm gonna make it from cobalt so it's nice and blue. Deconstruct this. Here's the current project. I'm gonna keep doing this. So 11 tiles we said. 3, 6, 9, 11. Very good. And on the third one, 1, 2, 3, there's gonna be the hole in here. That is nice. The hole in here for anything to drop out. Let's dig out everything here. Is it possible to have a metered liquid loop? A metered liquid loop? Sheesh. Honestly, I do not know. I do not know. So here's my liquid loop. And let's look at the liquid, what tools we get. Liquid meter valve, 50 plastic. What does it do? It connects an automation grid to automatically turn liquid flow off when the specified amount has passed through. So the short answer is yes, it is possible to have a metered liquid loop. How it is done, I do not know. But we have the tools in hand. Why not? I don't see a problem because we have the liquid valve and we have the liquid meter valve. There are different kinds of ways to meter it. I mean, using a valve without bubbles connecting. Don't know what you mean. But again, if you have the liquid shut off, the liquid valve and the liquid meter valve, it's definitely going to be possible. Metered liquid loop. So what I'm always doing is having automation like so. This, I don't like this pump always pumping, so what I do is of course, where is the example? I deconstructed all the examples. So I can output ice without cracking pipes. Oh man, this is easy. That's you don't need a metered loop for that, man. Just what you do is I have a liquid valve and I have it 1000 Gs, which is 1000 Gs is a kilo. It's 1 liter. So if there's 1 liter of liquid in here, the pipes will never break. So if this is 1 liter or 1000 Gs or 1 kilogram of water and it's very cold, you cool it down somewhere here, then it goes out here and it drops ice. That's what we're doing here. Instead, we're doing the opposite. This is my liquid sulfur tamer, and what it does is in 1.5 seconds it's going to spit out very hot sulfur, and the duplicants do not like to handle this hot stuff. We need to put a sulfur inside here to make those things grow, and we need to feed them if we're going to farm them with sulfur, and that's why we need to handle sulfur, and we don't like it hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the hot sulfur and run it through here, and the steam will cool it down to approximately 100 degrees Celsius, and then it's going to drop down here. So it's not going to cool it down really. The sulfur is going to heat up the steam so a steam turbine can harvest it. Working on using space to power the steam system. Working on using space to power the steam system. Space is hot, there's meteors coming. There's not a lot of heat. Well, if you want to have regolith power your steam, I think that's very much possible. Bunker tiles like 300 degrees. Of course, yeah, it makes sense. Well, anyhow, I'm deleting heat because I have 1 kilos of liquid sulfur here. It goes down here and it's immediately going to cool off with this 100 kilograms of salt water and the weight plate from aluminum. By the way, if you just have the water and an insulated tile here, it's not going to work. You have to have water and this to make the heat flow. Using an oil loop to pull heat away from them. So you have the bunker tiles here and you're using oil to pull the heat. Why not? I'm not sure if oil is the right thing. Oil is good, but maybe lead is better. I don't know, but oil is alright. Sure. Why not? 300 degrees, so another 100 degrees and you have petroleum. Might be worth abusing that instead. I don't have DLC. Does not matter. The mechanics are the same. By the way, get the DLC on the Humble Bundle or somewhere. Get it when it's cheap. Get the DLC, it's definitely worth it, because I believe the developers when they say they're not going to do DLCs anymore. So that is the last time you take your wallet in your hand and pay for the game, which is very respectable. Not many developers do that. Some do despicable stuff like cutting up their product into 1 million DLCs. I don't know why Paradox is doing this with Stellaris. It's horrible. They shouldn't do that. But they make a ton of money. Maybe they have use for that money, some noble cause. I don't know. But that's how you make a ton of money. And EA, I don't want to even start on Electronic Arts. They really suck when it comes to to making video games. But they have the PI on very important things. So that's horrible. But here, you can get the DLC without worrying that this is a DLC fest. Developers go away from this. Now free updates are gonna come, and that's great. If you do modded like me, you're gonna be very careful, because the mods are going to break every time there's an update. But we're fine. We're fine. We have natural tiles. This is an accident and it was really my fault. So no problem. Alright, so back to this. So the sulfur is coming out hot, and the sulfur is going to freeze into a lump here, and since there's already a lump there, all the heat is going to get deleted, We're gonna have nice sulfur here we can handle. We're gonna put an automation here, shipping automation, sweeper, an auto sweeper, and it's gonna grab when the weight plate is above a ton. It's gonna be active and it's gonna grab all the sulfur and it's gonna ship the sulfur somewhere here where it's needed, at this farm area, so the duplicants don't have to manually grab it every time. What I should do here is a door so they don't come here and get this sulfur. This sulfur is off limits, you guys, so I have to build a door. I'm gonna do a pretty door, white, made from depleted uranium. That's gonna look amazing. And I'm gonna tell them not to come here anymore, because the sulfur can melt for all I care. Right. Yeah, the DLC is only good for planets, I think. There are new printables available. That's fine. Don't care. So how's the new guy doing? Rancher dig it. They're bringing sand over to the other colony through the supply teleporter input, which is pretty cool. Good. So what is the Thomason doing? How far in are we? Good. We're almost done here. Oh, we might build a sweeping bin here because I don't want gunk to be in my system. So the shaft is here. Yeah, I have to look at the at the system again. Good. So the shaft is going here. That means this might be the 11th tile. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. I miscounted. Let's do the dig thing. Yeah, I want this to be a wall. Yeah, this is 11 tiles. Good. That means where the shaft is going to be the end of it. And the thing is going left to the end of it. Can I remember this? I don't think I can. So let's just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th tile to the right is where the electrolyzer is going to go. 5th tile to the right. I mean, I could just do the blueprint, but I have so many other things there. Just build it from scratch. 5th tile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's gonna hit. Very good. I am going to deconstruct those ladders. They're not needed. Very good. Good stuff. Right, and then I could put on top some hauling points. Right, I'm not sure if we have liquids here that work well. I mean, we might just do pools, water and water. Can I, or should I run liquid? Should I run a little bit of liquid here? Some naphtha so they can work with that. Yeah, let's give them some naphtha. They don't have naphtha. Good. We're going to plumbing. We're going to the liquid vent and do this, and then we're going to pour out some naphtha. That is going to suck. We're doing it anyhow. So we're building this up and it goes straight into the thing. And we're not reaching the area properly. Gonna have to build a ladder. Good. Right, and then we have to automate this so we can turn it on just a tad. Of course, no automation, but we can have, of course, a switch, which is as good as automation. Hopefully we can finish this before they finish the pipe. Switch, priority 9. Yeah. Here. Into the plant. But that's fine. Oh no, it's going to destroy my botanic garden. Construct this. And then build a switch there. Here we go, power and switch. Let's go. Good stuff there. It's working. It's working nice. We have a liquid storage here. See what happened. It's not getting pushed out yet, but it will be. What the heck is this? Oh man, it doesn't matter. The naphtha here fell out of the box. I enabled the auto drop by accident, probably. I don't like it. Let's deconstruct this and mop it up. Good. Switch is in waiting delivery. Very good, very nice. This is about to erupt. Are we ready? This is going to erupt today. But let's pause and build up the thing there. Good, we're gonna do liquid naphtha in here. 0.1. And 0.1. And then we're gonna put some water on top. 0.1 on liquid. Actually, I want more. Let's start with 0.1 and see then. Enable our spill, enable our bottle. And here's going to be liquid naphtha. Enable our spill, enable our bottle. Copy the settings. Yeah, we have to wait now for the things. All critter eggs, please. But sweep only. I'm gonna suppress this. That it doesn't have any power. This alert. And where are eggs? Sweep and sweep. Starving. Don't have seeds. What seeds do we have here that can feed them? Mallow, mirth, don't want that. Millwood or spore lamp. I'm going to send over more seeds. Let's go to Chorito. What are they called? Grub fruit seeds. Grub fruit seeds. Let's disallow the manual use here. So what do we want them to have? We want them to have sand, and we want them to have a grub fruit seed. Just have to remember to turn off the sand. I mean, they have sand. So let's do this. only. Filtration sand. I think this might be the better idea. I just have this thing have some power. Like so. And then have the manual use and the sweep only, and then I'm gonna sweep up the sand. So there should not be any sweep. Alright. So they can still sweep the sand up somewhere. Don't know where. Not here. Not here. Not here. No conveyor rail, but gonna build a conveyor rail. Like so. I wonder where the sand is going to go. But that's a mystery. This thing is full. Full with lead. Obsidian igneous rock. Alright. So this erupting is filling up nicely. We can sweep up this. We can mop up this. Let's copy this. Also copy the settings. Yep. Right. We have idle people yet again. This needs to be turned off. Ah, a bridge needs to be built. That is, of course, handy. Because that prevented an accident from happening. Good, they're doing this. And what about the sulfur guys here? Is it erupting yet? Still dormant, but it's going to erupt today. Which is very good. Suppress the current. Copy settings. Very good, the power is provided. Still cannot go in here, so I have to wait for the sulfur guys here to erupt to see if this is working right before I can continue on taming the aluminum volcano. Let's go to the other planet because they're idle. They could work on making this area nice. We cannot build auto sweepers. Could get some lead over here, but I do not know. Maybe we should just stomp up some cobalt, but no, don't like that. So we just have to count it up manually. 1, 2, 3. Wait a minute. What if I want this to be part of it? Nah, I don't. This is going to have its own sweeper. I need a sweeper, I need lead. Oh man. So they have to work on something else then. How about this pool? This pool might be a good idea. Right. Do we have nice tiles by now? We do. Igneous rock. And sandstone. How much sandstone do we have? We have a lot of sandstone. Make it like so. And here as well. And this is going to be storage for... Yes. For polluted water, of course. That we can harvest with a pitcher pump. It's not needed, but I want it. Let's build a ladder system up. So this can fill, but Let's wait a second. Can we do this? Good. I know why we did this. Makes no sense. That is going well. It's going fine. Cobalt ore, we could feed them. But we have enough power. Way then enough power. And I think I'm gonna watch the sulfur geyser erupt. And that's all we're gonna do. Let's have some water first. But I kind of want to put in more here. More labor. So we open up this area. Let's open it up even further. I don't know if this is going to spill or not. So I'm going to dig out this and that. I think it might be enough. Going to see. You're going to see. So let's watch the sulfur geyser erupt. We can deconstruct all those background buildings there. They're no longer needed, the diamond shift plates. Digger is digging, as well as it should. Good, let's watch the sulfur erupt and see how that is happening. In half a cycle, let's do a safe. Better safe than sorry. And that is going to be very interesting. Very interesting to see. Let's look at the cooling loop and the heat of it. It's very cold, apparently. So the water is coming here at 25 degrees. And it's coming out at 26 degrees. Yeah, that's better. Sulfur is not losing any heat at a significant amount of pace. But it doesn't matter. It's 34 degrees and that's how it's going to be then. Can't be helped. It's going to erupt now. 0.4 cycles. Good, we still have a little bit of time. Come look at this. Definitely build this up. Good, let's look at the infinite storage there. Here we go. Yeah, we're just waiting for this to be not overpressured. But it's always going to be overpressured. This is very high pressure here. Yeah, we could build a pump. A gas pump. Here on top somewhere. Yeah, here's nice. And it's going to take all the stuff. It's going to put it into somewhere else. Into this maybe. Like so. Cut this, of course. This is done. And this also. I don't know if I'm not gonna use this again or not, so I'm gonna leave this. Very good. Of course, what we need. this colony here, they never have something to do. Never have anything to do. So what we're gonna do here? Oh, this is done good. Dig this all out. Let's dig out the area, for lack of a better idea. Yes, yes, yes. What else can we do here? Dig out all the area. Let's dig out all the area. Because this is easy to dig out. Get 4 tiles. Because this is very easy. Alright, I screwed up here. Just like so. And maybe not. So where's the ladder gonna go? Here. Probably have another ladder there. Just to reach this. And I'm gonna take out everything. So they have something to do. This makes sense. Good. Yes. So this area here will get dug out, and they have a lot to do until they finally get the NAFTA to continue building on their SPOM. Let's go to Trevito. How is that NAFTA situation looking? Oh, we can get some in. Flip the switch. And that's enough NAFTA. It's more than enough. It's 40 kilos of NAFTA. Let's see if we really want to do this. Just spill it out there on the floor to mix up with the polluted water. It's a horrible bad idea. Deconstruct this. So where are we gonna spill the NAFTA? Should be something of a well. Something of a little well there, maybe. Since this is the base level, could just put it here. Gonna have this there. Yeah, they're gonna have their hands full here. Let's dig out everything like so. And then gonna build a ladder system here on top of the NAFTA well, or below the NAFTA well. Might be better. Below the NAFTA well, we could do it 4 times on it. Very good, and dig this out. Uh-oh, hopefully we're not getting stuck now. I don't think we're gonna get stuck. So everything's gonna fall down. I'm gonna grab it by going down the ladder. And there's enough air to breathe here. So it's fine. Alright. Good. Meanwhile, I'm gonna look at the sulfur. Still dormant, but it's taking roughly 2 minutes, then the thing is gonna flow, and the sulfur is still 33 degrees now. Well, that's fine. It's the temperature situation. Of course, it would be bad for this water to freeze, but I'm not sure that is going to happen. Let's look at the temperature of the cooling loop. 6 degrees. So it's not gonna happen. It's fine. Starvation? It's not. Queen Clary! I can't stay because I haven't slept yet, but I wanted to say that I hope you have a great stream. Thank you very much. That's very kind. I'll love to read those things. Yeah. Sleep well. Nice dreams. Pleasant recuperation from streaming. Because that is work sometimes. If you were to play the card game that I'm playing, you would know what I'm talking about. But that's alright. We are done here with the cool steam vent. We're still harvesting steam and water, which is great. That will go over here and melt this ice biome completely, which is perfect, just like we wanted. Good. So is this getting provided with no checkpoints? So it doesn't work. It does not work. It was worth a try. So let's deconstruct those buildings there and build a different ladder system. It leads up there, but nothing's gonna lead up there. They're gonna walk through all this jazz, which is of course horrible. Liquid vent. Was there water in there? Nobody knows. We're going to deconstruct it. Good. So let's watch the sulfur erupt or not. It's going to erupt. Where does it say? Eruption period now. It's doing something. It's rising pressure. It's erupting in 20 seconds. Ooh, this is exciting. Did I make a mistake here or not? I do not know, but we're gonna see. It's gonna get grabbed, it's gonna go here, it's gonna go there, it's gonna go there. Oh man, this is exciting. There it's coming. It's too late now. It's too late now. It cooled off a little bit, but not much. The heat is gonna go here. So why is this not working? Is disabled by automation? Perfect. So this thing here, the hydro sensor, made of lead. So where is the melting point here? Nah, it's gonna be fine. It's definitely gonna be fine. So what we do here is we're waiting on this sulfur to become more than 20 kg. And here it goes. It's more than 20 kg. It's gonna get fluffed up. And here we go. There's a loop-de-loop going. This pump is always gonna work as long as there is naphtha there. And as long as there is enough sulfur. Let's look at the sulfur things there. It's a lot of sulfur, so it might back up here. So what am I going to do then? It's going to eventually break the pipes, because the insulation is not that good. Yeah. So now it's heating up the steam, and then it's going to freeze into this. And all the heat is going to be deleted. It is deleted, like you can see here. Let's look on the heat overlay. There is no heat here whatsoever. I'm running a cooling loop, but that only cools down on the metal here. It's not really needed. Actually, it is needed, but only in cycle 4 million or so. I'm just doing this because I can. There's no reason to do this really. I just want the sulfur to be even cooler than 34 degrees. But it's just gonna pile up here and it's gonna reach a mass that will not let anything mess with it anymore. And that is why. That is exactly why. Alright, seems to be working fine. It's backing up. Let's see how hot this insulated pipe is. It's 50 degrees, it's insulated, it's alright. As long as it doesn't melt here, it's fine. But it is backing up. It is backing up. I should have a backup insurance in here. I should have a backup insurance in here. So 3 are not enough. It should have been 5 or so. But now it's too late. So what am I gonna do if it backs up? I'm just gonna put it back into the system. Then this is going to run indefinitely. I need storage is what I need. Good, and lucky us, we have room for storage. I'm gonna just put it here, why not? I could even then have this be a metal tile, surround this, and have the heat exchange here. But let's not overcomplicate things. It's not a big deal. Let's deconstruct this and deconstruct this quickly. I need a liquid reservoir before it backs up. She's going over there because this area cannot be reached anymore. Let's have a single dock here. From lead. Have a single dock here from lead. From iron. And then have a ladder go up. So we could go here again. What's the priority there? 7. This priority 9, they did it. Very good. Liquid reservoir, where are you? Because when this backs up, then the filter is not going to work anymore. Ah, good. Good. It's getting used up here. Because this thing is erupting not too much. But better safe than sorry. We're gonna build a liquid reservoir nonetheless. Made from copper. Here. And then stuff's gonna flow in. Stuff's gonna flow out. And this all has an urgent priority of 8. Good. Wait a minute, do we have a drip here? We have a drip here. We could vacuum the area out then. It's not needed. It's not needed. I'm not gonna do that. So let's look and see what the flow is doing. Nothing. How hot is the steam? It's 106 degrees Celsius. Oh right, this is more than a ton now. This is why this is green. Good. Good stuff. How far are we here in Atomazon? This is great. We're cooking. Oh, we're building here something over something. But I guess people are asleep. Maybe we should have the priority be a little bit different here. And just do this all when we're finished with the rest. And have a 7 priority on this here. And have a 7 priority on all this. Good. So here's is going to be an after well. Could already build the pitcher pump. Pitcher pump from sedimentary rock. Everything is here made from sedimentary rock. Let's have a pretty one of granite then. Just to mix things up a little bit. Good, and this is here going to be the end of it. And we're gonna make it pretty from sandstone or from an insulating tile. Insulating sedimentary rock tile. Good. Now we can of course move down there because it's not that high. It's gonna be this high and that's all it's gonna be. Make this a real high up priority here because I do not want this to be blocking the build of anything. Good. Very nice. This way we can extend it if we want to, but probably not going to want to. Let's go back to Torito and see if it's built. It is built. Let's cut the pipe here. So all the stuff is going to go in here and this is going to leave us with a little bit of a buffer. There is no power to the liquid pump. How is this happening? I do not know. Because the liquid shut off. Right, so the power system is done. What we need now is a ways for it to go. Oops. So all the power is coming from here, which is nice. Let's connect up the wires like so. And let's cut the wires here, like so. And so, deconstruct those wires. And deconstruct this wire. We can also cut it. Good, so this is the power system. It's not going to be more than 2 kilowatts, I don't think. Let's mix and match wires here for now. And there's a battery for no reason. Deconstruct the wheels. Deconstruct this. Does this have oxygen? No gas intake. Huh? Should intake here. Good. Let's look at the gas. It's not running, it doesn't have any power. But it's definitely going to grab just oxygen. That means we can comfortably build a filter. Let's start with the bridges. Ventilation. We have a bridge here from granite. It's gonna go in there, and it's going to go out. If it's oxygen, there, and if not, it's going to eject out here. Like so. Good stuff. Let's connect the loop and have a vent. High pressure. And that is going to work like a charm. We're going to build this and build this now. Because then we can provide this power. The system's gonna work. Except of course what we're missing is 1G toggling of this liquid valve. Let's build this first of all the things. This is gonna be nice. And then we can hopefully finally start taming the aluminum volcano. But that is going to be for next session. For now, we're pretty happy here. How everything turned out. Here on Automazon, we almost have the well done. The well done and done it well. Insulating tile from sedimentary rock looks interesting. Yeah, they're taking a while here. Also, we moved the pump, didn't we? Not yet. And also, I want this cage to be sealed. Food has decayed, swampy delights. That's fine. That is just fine. Let's look at Torito. Thing is done, let's make it 1G. Somebody's doing it. Don't see anybody coming. Puffed, pufflet. Gonna ranch this guy. We have to seal the area off somehow. With doors, maybe. Gonna do them over here. And that way when they go float over here, we can catch them. Still a pretty door. So an automation. So I could catch this puffed. Good. So here we are. This is flowed. So this thing can pump away. Can also do some automation. But maybe we don't need automation. Definitely don't need automation. So if this is full, it's not gonna pump. If this is not oxygen, then this thing must stop. How about that? It's gonna be messy. It's gonna be messy if I do that. Let's do it anyhow. Ventilation gas pipe element sensor. Like so. And automation from lead. So if this is not oxygen, then this is gonna stop. So this is gonna just keep pumping. I think I want something more sophisticated. Like, for example, a signal switch. Right. So if the signal switch is on, then this is going to be off. Good. That's what I'm gonna do. Oxygen's pumping like crazy. That means this should gas off. It's not gassing off. That's fine. Storage looks nice. It might even look nicer than the thing I proposed before. Alright. Sulfur is going, sulfur is getting pumped. Sulfur is going in here. Sulfur is heating up with steam. How hot is the steam? It's not heating up too much. How hot is this lump? It's almost 40 degrees. How come it's getting hotter? Don't like that much. Don't like that. Is it because this is sloshing about? Oh, Is it because of the drip? No. It's not because of the drip. This contains a lot of naphtha, and this contains a lot of naphtha. Let's have a plumber come and deal with it. We don't have a plumber. I'm calling right now. Whatever. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Let's look at the temperature in this area. It's getting cooler. Good. To help up with heating up this area, we're gonna install 2 kilns. But first we have to figure this out. Let's deliver the suit. And deconstruct this door. Because it's valuable steel and we need all the steel we can get when we're taming that aluminum volcano. Let's mop up the gunk. Copper ore goes in here. There's a lot of lead here. Let's do copper ore. Metal ore. Copper here. Good stuff. Naphtha should be stuck in here. Good. Thompson Isle again? You guys are fast. Right. Let's continue building this. No, it's not a Thompson Isle. It is the main colony, which is here. We're pretty good. We're building this. Probably have to build a ladder here to reach everything. That's fine. Liquid vent. Ladder. Up and around. Good. So we're idle on Trevito, which means we should get going on taming the aluminum volcano. And that is my cue to end the stream. Let's look how fine everything is working. This is going to fill up when there's nothing going on there anymore. And here we have an entrance storage, which is great. The pump is not pumping because we need to say here oxygen. Oh no, we need to do this, of course. Very good. So now the pump is pumping all the oxygen intermittently, and that is important. So it's not running all the time. But this should slowly but steadily remove the oxygen from this area because there's no new oxygen coming. And then this polluted water can finally gas off and push out this carbon dioxide tile here and push out the oxygen. And once it's pushed out to this level here, we can seal the area off completely. And then those tiles will be the only ones that have polluted oxygen in them. Very good. So of course we should do something about this here. I'm not sure if this is going right or not. I don't think it is, because right now I'm seeing this here. I think I made a logic mistake here. So anything that's going in, either it's going in or... Yeah, I don't see... this is not a mistake. This is a graphical error. As you can see, this must be open. The animation must be open. So let's save the game. And reload it. And then we're gonna see if the animation caught up with what is actually happening there. Oh, lucky us, loading up the game is pretty fast. I guess we have a good computer here. So here we go. Darn. What is going on? So maybe I have to buy a graphics card after all. So here we go, the animation caught up with what is happening. So that means everything here is getting provided with power. We're mixing and matching wires here, which is of course never a good idea, but in this case we're just fine. Gonna have to clean this stuff up. And also I'm not sure if 3 pipes are enough to keep up. With this here, we might have to instead make this an infinite storage here. But that would be a completely different design. Can't be helped now. We're storing a little bit of our liquid sulfur in here. If all else fails, we have to build more liquid reservoirs. Because this thing is idle a lot. I mean, dormant a lot. Active period 70 cycles. Everything. Yeah, it's 70 cycles. Dormant is 70 cycles. Active. Honestly, I think I don't have enough pipes. So I want this to happen, but I don't want this to happen here. And I don't know why it happens here. I have no idea. On the other hand, now the system is working. But it's very hot sulfur. I want it to be cool sulfur. Yeah, who knows? Who knows what is going on? But that's why we had the safety net here. So things don't break too much. Is there another liquid? How come there's so much salt water? No, it's good. So there's sulfur here now, and it cooled down sufficiently. I'm putting all its heat into this. And now the heat is getting deleted, and this is getting cooled down. Like it's supposed to, but still. It's probably too much sulfur. Probably have to do another one of those. Right, so everybody's idle. Or we are ready for our next project. In 70 cycles, when this goes dormant, gonna fix this area. Nah, I'm gonna put 2 kilns in here, raise up the level there, build a steam turbine, and it's gonna be good. Cleaning up this area is another different beast. I want to have this aluminum first before I do something else. So that's going to be next project. Until then, wish you guys a good day and a good night.